Today I have filmmaker Eric Howell with us, and he's going to talk to us about his film Anna's Playground. Thanks a lot, Eric, for doing this with me.
No problem. No problem. Thanks for having me. This is kind of cool.
So, Eric, first of all, I'm looking forward to seeing you in real person. You're coming to Calgary International Film Festival to present your film here, right?
I'm very excited to be coming to Calgary. We're having our world premiere in Calgary, and my producers are coming with me, and we're just really looking forward to finally being done, being finished with the film that's taken such a long time to make and sharing it with an audience.
Tell us a little bit about the process. I understand that you had a script a few years. You wrote this script a few years ago, and it even won some award. And I think during that time there's a change, at least in you. So talk to us about a little bit about that process.
Yes, I started out with a screenplay, and I didn't start with any kind of big mission or cause. Mm-hmm. I just started with a screenwriting experiment. And I wanted to tell a story with no dialogue or very little dialogue. And protagonists and
sorry, Eric, you dropped out for about 3 seconds.
Oh, sure. I started this as a writing experiment and didn't start with a cause. I just wanted to try to make a film with no dialogue or very little dialogue. And I wrote the screenplay and tried to get it made, and had very little success in raising the money. And so I basically put it away, and then it won a screenwriting contest. The Los Angeles International Short Film Festival is a Oscar-nominating festival, and it won the Best Screenplay Award.
Wow, cool.
And that inspired me to maybe I should think again, and I turned it into a nonprofit film and went out and raised donations, and we made the movie.
I'm going to ask you about the funding process, but to stay on the film a little bit, I've got a chance to actually view it a bit, the initial bit. Now I'm totally hooked. So the look of the film is just great. Talk to us a bit about, first of all, how do you cast those really, like the actress and the actor, the little kids, and especially the lead actress in the film?
Well, I work as a stunt coordinator, so the lead character, the lead actor, her name is Raven Bellafleur, and I had a feature film.
Sorry, Eric, you dropped out about 5 seconds again.
Okay, I worked with Raven on a feature film, and I knew she was perfect for the part. And that was 2 years before I ever began shooting. So initially I wanted her to play the little girl in the movie.
Right.
But so much time had gone by that by the time I was ready to make the movie, she was the perfect age.
Oh, wow. Timing.
Yeah. So then the other cast was cast through a local casting director here in Minneapolis.
Right. So the making of the film itself, how long does it take? Does it take like how many days?
Well, it took about 2 months of pre-production and 6 days of shooting and several months of post-production.
And about the shooting, so you actually part of the set, well, not part of the set was donated too, right? Tell us a bit about that.
Yes, most of the materials all of the materials that we used to build the set were donated from various construction supply companies, but most notably the Coen Brothers production company. They were in Minneapolis shooting a film called A Serious Man, which comes out this week, I believe, in theaters. And the producer is somebody that I know from many years ago. He's from Minneapolis. And just an amazing amount of materials.
So they donated an amazing amount, eh?
Yes, they donated all of a lot of the materials that you see in the film. We had to promise that it wouldn't look like it looks in their movie. So we had to change everything to make it look like our own. But it was a huge help, a huge help to have their support.
Talk a bit about the crew that you get to work with, the production staff, the post-production staff.
Yeah, well, I have a producing team of Jillian Nodlin, Marcia Trainer, and my wife Mary Jo Howell, and it starts there, and then we branched out with just an amazing production designer named David Weiberg. All of these sets were designed. Everything that you see was completely created. The entire world. All of the set pieces were styrofoam and built from scratch. Mm-hmm. And I know you saw much of the film, even the brick work inside the film. That's all fiberglass. It's all synthetic. And I used a Minneapolis crew, and they're just a fantastic crew. I've worked with them for maybe 18 years now. I've worked in the business here, and so a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm. So the film has a strong message, right? And maybe let me jump around a bit. So the film is talk to us about the right to play. Like how does that work with the film itself?
We started out with a very simple mission. Mm-hmm. Was we wanted to make, after we won the screenwriting award at Los Angeles, mm-hmm. we decided that we wanted to make. We had a very specific mission that we wanted to make an Oscar-worthy film mm-hmm. that reaches the widest audience possible to raise the most amount of awareness about war-affected children and the organizations that help them. So we made the film with the intention of giving the film away mm-hmm. to an organization that would utilize it to raise awareness about what they're doing. And we've aligned the film with an organization called Right to Play. And it's specifically about creating safe play and utilizing safe play around the world for helping children in war-affected areas.
Mm-hmm. And how is that process going? Like, do you need to go through the film festival circus first, or is the film already out there with the Right to Play?
No, we're being very methodical in how we with the festival circuit to build an audience and slowly build that audience, and then we'll probably go out to colleges and universities with screenings. Mm-hmm. We're hoping to be screening at the Olympics. We're hoping to be screening at the World Cup. So we're hoping maybe some in-flight programming as well. Mm-hmm. And eventually we'll go to premium cable broadcast. And finally, the final piece, maybe a year from now, will be internet broadcast.
I see. So each of the components, each of the reach out touch point with the audience is another way of reach out and raise some donation for Right to Play.
Yeah, mostly awareness. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much we'll raise in donations. At some point, we like to be able to offer the opportunity for people to make a donation. Maybe if we're playing in flight, people can touch on the back of the screen. Mm-hmm. They can make a donation, or they can text in a donation. Mm-hmm. So at some point, we will be doing that. At the festivals, it's really about creating momentum for the film, mm-hmm. and hopefully we can get some interest in Right to Play as well.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, with the popularity of this online social media or YouTube donations and whatnot, I mean, there are videos that because of its prominency, I mean, some of them are being used to get donations. So, yeah,
right.
There are a lot of possibilities there.
Right, and frankly, we just received the official endorsement from Right to Play last week. Mm-hmm. So that effort is now, I mean, we received an endorsement in the beginning in pre-production, but they had not seen the film until 1 week ago.
Oh, okay.
We've just finished the film, so they just got to see it, and they gave us a raving approval. And so now we're literally just starting this whole campaign.
Mm-hmm.